and welcome to the Impact Report Unplugged. I'm Anna Toomey.
I'm Matt Kupek, CEO of the SIU Foundation, and welcome to our live Unplugged broadcast of the Impact Report.
Well, Matt, it's such a treat to have this crowd here with us today, and we're doing a little bit of a different type of show. The Impact Report Unplugged, we get to kind of relax a little bit, and we're going to recap our first full season of the Impact Report and talk about some of the major stories we covered in the last year. And in order to help us do that, we're going to bring on some special guests. So without further ado, Matt, you want to introduce our first guest?
It's a really honor to bring our first guest today is the Chancellor of SIU, Chancellor Austin Lane, the great Chancellor. Oh, yeah.
Chancellor Lane, good to have you on.
Hey,
Please have a seat with us.
This is real.
It is so real, right?
That's a little hot.
It's warm up here. Well, thanks for coming on today, Chancellor Lane, to talk about some of the big stories we've covered on the Impact Report. There's a lot of amazing things, as you well know, that are happening at SIU.
Yeah.
I want to talk to you first about some of the biggest news this year, which was the grand opening of the Tedrick Welcome Center. Big news, not only for the foundation, but for the entire campus. This is the first new construction on campus in more than 10 years. Can you talk to us about your vision for the Welcome Center and how it's going to benefit campus and benefit students?
How exciting is that? For an institution like ours to be able to have something that's going to welcome future Salukis, all right, to our campus and be able to come in and be engaged with our history, all of the, what do we call it now, a vending hologram machine? I don't know what we call it. But our students are there giving messages to other students. It's exactly what you need if you're going to be competitive with other institutions. It's just like in the athletic arena when athletes go to these big schools, they're going into facilities and they're looking to find out, okay, is this where I can live for the next 4 years? So as those students come in, it's just that Tedrick Welcome Center pops.
But Chancellor, you talked, there's the energy. We had NSOs do student orientations.
Yeah.
You were there, and the energy in the building, but I think it exemplifies the energy and excitement on our campus.
It does. We ran into two Saluki alums that brought their daughter in. They came from Northern Illinois, and luckily they're not going to Northern Illinois. But the dad was Brown Dog. Yeah. And he said, it was out of us and another institution that I won't mention. But and what caught me, and Matt, you were there, the mother chimed right in. She said, I feel like something really special is happening here at my alma mater.
Another big story we covered on the show this year is the Saluki Takeover Tour. So just focusing on this past spring, we were in Florida, St. Louis, Central Illinois, Southern Illinois, and I actually tallied up the attendance numbers, and we were able to welcome more than 1,800 Salukis at events just this spring. Can you talk to us about, and you're at every single one of those, Chancellor, what impact are these events having, and how do they help your mission for the university?
They're amazing. Matt and I were talking about this 5 years ago, maybe, right. And how do we take the institution on the road to engage our alums, our donors, and most importantly, our students or prospective students. We got to stop apologizing. You remember that conversation?
Oh, yeah.
We had to stop apologizing, and we had to step up, and we're not bragging, but we are bragging a little bit with what we have that's really special here. So when we get out on the road, it's very strategic. We make sure that we hit our high schools with those students who've applied. That's helped our enrollment numbers in a number of different areas. Think of Texas. A couple of years ago, Texas was number 15 in the number of states with applications. They're number 2 now. So think about those connections that we have and the Texas takeover in Houston, Dallas, and those areas. So it's working.
Well, we want to wrap you up with a question about Voices of Impact. This was a fantastic event that we held for Black History Month back in February. More than 200 people attended, and we got to honor some amazing Salukis at that event, alumni who are creating legacies all over the country in the name of Salukis. Why was that event important?
If you think about folks that we had honored for that event, it's just the incredible journeys that they've been on, and for us to be able to put them in places like our Tedrick Welcome Center or to educate our students about the history that was here. We name drop them a lot when we're on the road recruiting, right? Because they want to know, is this a place that I can come to that's going to be welcoming? Is it a place that I can come to that values diversity of opinion or of race? You name it. This is the place, we tell them, for you. And so to have that honor, again, the foundation put that event on. I think it was our inaugural event. And so hopefully we do that every year. And I see one of the winners out there in the audience, one of our hardest working folks out there. So I hope you get her on camera.
Ella's out there.
Ella's a superstar.
Ella Lacey, one of the recipients.
Surprised she's sitting down.
That's right. Ella. Hey, Chancellor, we've also got our Vice Chancellor for Anti-Racism, Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion with us, Paul Frazier.
That's right.
Paul, who really, Paul was idea to come up with some thoughts.
Well, I appreciate the opportunity to engage alums, and we were just back in Atlanta and met with some of the alums that came for the Voice of Impact. They're still abuzz, and they're looking forward to enjoying it again next year. One of the biggest things I think we try to focus on and we do a good job on is bringing alums back, and they're able to come back and see how different and see the progress that we're trying to make. So.
Great job.
Congratulations, Paul.
Great job.
Great job.
Amazing things happening at SIU, Chancellor. Thank you so much for coming on today to help us recap those stories. And this show will be back for season 2, and we'll be seeing a lot more of you on it. So
Great job.
You so much again.
Thank you.
Thank you to the Chancellor.
Thank you.
All right. Good job.
Good job.